What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Well, in today's video I'll show you the top 10 superpower anime with overpowered badass main characters. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you want a part 2, leave your like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to join on my Discord server and support me on Patreon. Links are in the description. As always, let's start the video.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
And at number 10 we have Kurao Phantom Memory. It is the year 2100, and on the colonized moon, a project is underway to explore new aspects of energy. Amami Kurao is the daughter of the chief scientist on the project, and on her 12th birthday, she accompanies her father to the lab to observe the experiments. Then something goes awry, and Kurao is struck by twin bolts of light. In the aftermath, her father is dismayed to find that his daughter is no longer his daughter. Rather, her body is now home to two energy entities with fantastic powers. And at number 9 is To Be Heroine. Following the first season's gag action theme, the second season, titled To Be Heroine, features an original story and a new set of characters. Yu is about to leave home when she suddenly enters an incredible world. Appearing in front of her is an 8-year-old naked boy, and before she could even grasp the situation, she's attacked by assassins from a mafia group who were chasing the young boy. What was even more unrealistic for Yu was that the leader of this mafia was another assassin's attack. While trying to escape from the attackers, Yu loses one of her shoes, and by a strange kind of magic, her shoe turned into a warrior who was able to save her. Who are those naked kids? Why did her shoe turn into a warrior? And above all, what kind of world did this young boy come from? Just like the first one, he's also almost naked. And at number 8 is S. Cryed. 22 years ago, a mysterious seismic phenomenon rocked the Yokohama district, thrusting it miles into the sky and effectively separating it from the rest of Japan. In the following years, a fraction of the newborns in this fledgling world began to develop extraordinary powers, each unique to the personality of the possessor. These mutated humans became known as alters, and were responsible for turning the former Yokohama into a chaotic wasteland. Now, as the former metropolis continues to rebuild itself, the alters have fallen into two camps. Those who have joined Holy, a dogmatic organization that hopes to re-establish order and morality, and those who wish to lord over the comparatively weaker humans. Only Kazuma, a powerful alter who's really only interested in looking out for himself, and an orphan girl named Konami, stands between them, suspicious of both sides and unaware that he may hold the key to harmonious coexistence. At number 7 is Divine Gate. The Legend of the Divine Gate is a story told to young children that depicts the merging of the living world, the heavens, and the underworld. Adapters, people born with unique elemental abilities gifted to them from the union of these worlds, form the World Council, an organization which controls the chaos of the gate by portraying its legend as nothing more than a myth. These adapters train in a special academy owned by the World Council that allows the students to hone their skills. Aodo, a teenage boy with exceptional water powers and a tragic past, rejects the offer to join the academy numerous times, until he is successfully pressured by the energetic wind user Midori and a stubborn fire user Akane. Together with the World Council and the mysterious leader Arthur, they seek out the gate in the hopes of uncovering the truth. But in order to reach their goals, they must unite and overcome their own despair while dealing with behind-the-scene mischief. And at number 6 is Needless. At the onset of World War III, nobody could have predicted the effect it would have on Japan. While it had officially ended 50 years ago in 2150, its battles still persist. Large, mysterious areas known as black spots appeared across the country, filled with the contaminated ruins of cities and countrysides. Those inside were trapped to halt the spread of contamination, and their powers began to mutate. Be they shapeshifters, pyromancers, or controllers of gravity itself, they all became known as the Needless. Adam Blade is one such Needless, possessing remarkable regenerative abilities and incredible strength. In order to restore peace to a war-torn Japan, he and his allies must fight together to rise against a heinous research group by the name of Simeon. At number 5 is Dramatical Murder. Some time ago, the influential and powerful Toho Inc. bought the island of Midorajima, Japan, with the plans of building Platinum Jail, a luxurious utopian facility. Those who are lucky enough to call it home are the wealthiest citizens in the world. The original residents of the island, however, were forced to relocate to the old residential district, and after the completion of Platinum Jail, they were completely abandoned. Rib and Rhyme are the most common games played on the island. Rib is an old-school game in which gangs engage in turf wars against each other, while Rhyme is a technologically advanced game wherein participants fight in a virtual reality. To be able to play Rhyme, you must have an all-mate, an AI that typically looks like a pet, and the match must be mediated by an Usui. Aoba Saragaki had no interest in playing either game. He prefers to live a peaceful life with his grandmother and all-mate, Rin. However, after getting forcefully dragged into a dangerous Rhyme match and hearing rumors about disappearing Rib players, all of Aoba's hopes of living a normal life are completely abolished. And in at number 4 is Magmel of the Sea Blue. One day in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, a miracle occurred. A new continent appeared out of nowhere. The new continent was home for new and mysterious plants, creatures, and minerals. Humanity is excited as the age of exploration has returned. And at number 3 is C, the money of soul and possibility control. Money is power, and without it, life is meaningless. In a country whose economy is in shambles, second-year economics university student Kimimaro Yoga understands this fact all too well, as he is surrounded by the relatively luxurious lives of his peers and struggling to make ends meet. However, his world is turned on its head when a stranger in a top hat arrives one late night at his door. Going by the name Masakaki, the visitor petitions Yoga to come to the Eastern Financial District, a place where money flows in abundance if one offers their future as collateral. Although reluctant, greed triumphs reason and Yoga accepts the offer, thus taking on the mantle of an entree. But unbeknownst to him, the land of wealth he has entered is an alternate realm built in the likeness of his own, where entrees are forced to participate in weekly duels called deals, with their collateral at stake. Pitted against his countrymen and fate, Yoga must quickly adapt in this new world if he hopes to protect his future and fortune, and discover just how much money is truly worth. At number 2 is Midaka Box. Midaka Kurokami is, in the truest sense of the word, perfect. Beautiful, intelligent, and athletic, Midaka's dream is to make others happy. So when she runs for student council president of the prestigious Hakoniwa Academy, winning the election with 98% of the votes is only to be expected. The very first thing the boisterous new president does is set up the Midaka Box, a suggestion box allowing students to submit any kind of request for assistance. Together with the cynical Zenkichi Hitoyoshi, her childhood friend who has been strong-armed into helping, Midaka fulfills these requests at a ridiculous rate. For every job completed, she adds flowers to the student council room, with the aim of filling the entire school. However, the two are about to find out that helping others may be a lot harder than they think as they begin to uncover a devastating plan centering on the academy and even Midaka herself. And finally at number 1 is Guilty Crown. Japan, 2039. 10 years after the outbreak of the apocalypse virus, an event solemnly regarded as Lost Christmas. The once proud nation has fallen under the rule of the GHQ, an independent military force dedicated to restoring order. Funeral Parlor, a guerrilla group led by the infamous Gai Tsuchigami, act as freedom fighters, offering the only resistance to GHQ's cruel deposition. Inori Yuzuriha, a key member of Funeral Parlor, runs into the weak and unsociable Shu Aoma during a crucial operation, which results in him obtaining the Power of Kings, an ability which allows the wielder to draw out the manifestations of an individual's personality, or voids. Now an unwilling participant in the struggle against GHQ, Shu must learn to control his newfound power, if he is to help take back Japan once and for all. Guilty Crown follows the action-packed story of a young high school student who is dragged into a war, possessing an ability that will help him uncover the secrets of the GHQ, Funeral Parlor, and Lost Christmas. However, he will soon learn that the truth comes at a far greater price than he could have ever imagined. Well, this was today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel, and also enter my server in Discord. Links will be in the description. As always, see you in the next video.